So to take off the rotor and the hub to replace the rotors, you got to take off this cap, which I'm gonna have to reuse them unless I can go to a store and buy another one. I don't know if AutoZone have any in stock. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. I have to go to the store probably and see. But you gotta take the cap off, get the nut off, get the lock pin out, and then unscrew it, and then the whole rotor and hub will come off together. It's one piece, you know what I'm saying? So for my 28s, like I said, I don't think these original studs is gonna do. So I went ahead and bought brand new rotor and hub. That way I can change out the wheel studs while it's already off before I install the brand new rotor and hub. And like I said, I'm gonna change out my brake pads just so all that'll be brand new, you feel me, up here. So back here go all my parts. These are the wheel studs I'm gonna be using for today to change out these short wheel studs. I got the wheel stud installer. I also got brand new brake hoses, brake lines for the front. The rear, I don't know about yet because I ain't took nothing apart. You can all I do take the drum off. I ain't checked the brake shoes or nothing to make sure everything was still good back here. But if it ain't, then I'm gonna have to get my dad to do that because drums is a lot harder to do than regular disc brakes, you know what I'm saying? What's up guys, it's your boy Deuce back with another video. This video we finna be going ahead and putting the ARP wheel studs in both my front rotor and hub assemblies. If y'all did not know, with these cars, the rotor and hubs are one piece, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like my Charger where you could take the rotor off and your hub still be on your car. No, the rotor and hub is together on the box Chevys. So this video, like I said, instead of me pulling off my rotors that's already on this car and just reusing them, I decided to get brand new rotors, brand new brake lines. Now I got to order brand new brake pads, so the braking system in the front will be fully completed and brand new. I would decide to go ahead and do that instead of trying to reuse my rotors and take them studs out, put the new studs in, then when it's time to get new rotors, take them studs out again. I just decided to go ahead and get brand new rotor and hub. That way it's brand new, you know, so I don't have to worry about replacing it real soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get new brake pads before I install them rotor and hubs. But this video, like I said, all I'm doing is putting the ARP wheel studs in. Now I'm running a little low on the memory on my memory card, so I'm gonna try to record as much as I can of me actually taking out the wheel studs, putting the new ones. I want to at least try to get one or two of them on for y'all, so y'all can see exactly how it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But that's all we finna do in this video, man, you know what I'm saying? Now I still gotta order 2 more packs of ARP wheel studs for the rear, and I gotta order 4 more for the cutlass. But the cutlass I'm not too in a rush for it. This car I am, because my wheels, they're being made, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on my wheels to come, and I need these longer wheel studs to be able to put the wheels on without worrying about the lug nut trying to back off on its own, you know what I'm saying? Or barely having any threads on the lug nut, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have the longer ARP wheel studs and do it like that and be safe. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, man. I was finna say, I thought this was my outro. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn that post notification bell on all the way y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Main thing, hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Road to 5,000 subscribers, man, so can't do it on my own. Need y'all help. Other than that, hope y'all enjoy. Let me get out the car and let's get right to work. Alright y'all, so if y'all did not know, on these older cars, just like my Cutlass, the front rotor and hub is together, like I said. So to take off the rotor and the hub to replace the rotors, you got to take off this cap, which I'm gonna have to reuse them unless I can go to a store and buy another one. I don't know if AutoZone have any in stock. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. I have to go to the store probably and see. But you gotta take the cap off, get the nut off, get the lock pin out, and then unscrew it, and then the whole rotor and hub will come off together. It's one piece, you know what I'm saying? So for my 28s, like I said, I don't think these original studs is gonna do. So I went ahead and bought brand new rotor and hub. That way I can change out the wheel studs while it's already off before I install the brand new rotor and hub. And like I said, I'm gonna change out my brake pads just so all that'll be brand new, you feel me, up here. Besides my caliper, the caliper in the back. I got brand new brake hoses as well. So back here go all my parts. These are the wheel studs I'm gonna be using for today to change out these short wheel studs. I got the wheel stud installer. I also got brand new brake hoses, brake lines for the front. The rear, I don't know about yet because I ain't took nothing apart. You can all I do take the drum off. I ain't checked the brake shoes or nothing to make sure everything was still good back here. But if it ain't, then I'm gonna have to get my dad to do that because drums is a lot harder to do than regular disc brakes, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, this should be pretty quick and easy. All I gotta do is hammer out the old studs, put in the ARP wheel studs, And then grab my wheel stud installer, grab my lug, thread it on, zip it on down with my impact. And then I gotta get, where is it at? Forgot, I gotta get a breaker bar so I can make sure it's tight all the way by hand after I get done using the impact. There we go. Get my breaker bar out. Dang it, I need an extension too. I'll get that in a second. But yeah, get the breaker bar. And like I said, I know this is gonna be a little harder because it's off of the car, but I'm gonna try and get this done, bro. So try and get this done as quick as possible. I got about 18 minutes left of recording time that I can record. So I'm gonna sit this right here so it don't be, for one, on my trunk, or for two, on the concrete and damage the rotor. I'm gonna do it over here in this cushion of the grass. Open up the bag a little bit and then get the hammering. So let's get on to work, man. Let's get on to work. I know it's probably hard for y'all to see, but like I said, I'm trying not to damage these brand new rotors and hub. As y'all can see, it's one full piece. It ain't no two separate pieces or nothing. It's one piece. So I need to be there. You go. One out. Two out. Three out. 4, 5. All 5 of them. They came out pretty quick. And I'm gonna keep these studs just in case if like one on the cutlass snap, I have studs right here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna keep these studs because like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna need them or not. Alright, grab one of the brand new packs of wheel studs. Open this mug up. And this gonna be the loud part. This one's gonna be loud, trying to pull this stud. So you gotta go through the back, put it on through. It ain't gonna work. These too big. The knurl ain't big enough. Dang it. It's just going straight through and turning. Oh my gosh. And I need one with this thread pitch though, man. But the knurl is too small. These will fit on the back though, but not the freaking front. And if it ain't one thing, it's another, bro. It's always freaking something with this car. How though, man? Let me try to see if the lug nut fit. Yeah, the lug nuts fit, but the knurl ain't the same, or the curl, whatever it's called. This piece, it's not the same as the ARP. Gosh, dog. But I need this thread pitch, but a bigger knurl or bigger curl. Dang it, man, dang it. Like I said, 2 of them, at least I still got 2 of them that'll go for the back, but I still got 4 extra here. And this one will not work. Dang, man, I got excited because them things came out. Them studs came out very, very easy. But they not gonna work. They too small. Too small, man, too small. Y'all see it's maxing out, and you can literally see the knurl or curl right there. Dang it, bro, dang it. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to order some more. So I gotta figure out one that's this same thread pitch, but a bigger knurl curl. Gotta figure it out. So let me try and do some research real quick, look up some stuff, see what I can find, and then go from there. And I gotta take measurements of this one. But yeah, I gotta order 2 more packs. I can't do nothing with it now. And I was trying to install this next weekend, so whatever I do, I need to try to do it quick. So let me figure something out and I'll be right back to y'all. Alright y'all, so that was a fail. Now I think I found the right ones I need. Now the curl on this one is 0.48 or 0.46. So that's 7701. I think I need 7702. The lug pattern is still the same. It's 7/16 by 20. The lug pattern still be the same, but the curl is a little bigger. It's 0.558, I think. And then 7703 is 0.625, I think, for the curl. So I either need 002 or 7702 or 7703. But I don't know which one for sure. So what I'm gonna do is just order one. See if I'm gonna order the 7702 first. See if that one work. If not, then I'm gonna have to get the 7703 and send back the 7702. But at least I'm knowing this now. So when I grade through the colors, it should be the exact same. You feel me? Because the rotors and hubs were the exact same. Should be. So everything should be the exact same. I tried to measure it, but it's hard to measure these, and it came out to a little bit over 0.5. So that's why I'm trying the 7702 ARP wheel studs first. But luckily I can still keep these and use these for the rear, because the rear should go perfectly fine. If not, I'm gonna have to try to resell them on Facebook Marketplace or something. And this one, I'll put all three of them together and just say one wheel stud missing, because like I said, the thread is missing on this one. Or I can put it with it and tell them the thread on this one is messed up. But like I said, them two should work perfectly fine. And then I'll save this one if any of them go bad. You know what I'm saying? I just have 4 extra to be able to replace them. But the least I can do in this video is get out the other rotor and go ahead and take out the studs. That way that will be ready to go. So when I get my new wheel studs, all I gotta do is press them in. So that's the least I can go ahead and do, man. Like I said, unfortunately, very unfortunate. Actually, first let me change out my battery. My battery finna die, so let me change out my battery, then we'll go ahead and do that. All right, y'all, so like I said, unfortunately was not able to change over the wheel studs, but at least I can go ahead and get the wheel studs taken out of the rotor. That way that portion will already be done, and all I have to do is install the new wheel studs whenever I get them. So let's go ahead and hammer out these wheel studs out of the other rotor. This one back in plastic, and I'm gonna just sit them in the box chevy, man. The box chevy ain't gonna go nowhere. It can't go nowhere because the mug won't freaking start. So the least I can do is just go ahead and get out the studs. That way that'll be done out of the second rotor. That box trash now. Then I'll go ahead and do a record the last video for the day. But it's very easy to hammer out wheel studs. Very, very easy. Can y'all see good? Yeah. Just like that. Did not damage the rotor and got all the studs out. So like I said, now unfortunately can't put my new studs in, but at least all these older studs is out. So now go ahead, put all these old studs, all these studs in the box here, and just keep them all together. That's the one from Jegs. This one too little too, and then I put the brake on here as well. And then my tools I just put back up. This box go in the trash. But yeah, now both rotors studs are gone. So like I said, all I gotta do now is wait for, or buy actually, some new studs and then put the freaking studs in. Unfortunately, like I said, can't do much about it. So I'm gonna set everything back here in the back seat. I gotta scoot this stuff over. That's my old gear shifter. I'll just set the rotors and stuff back here for now. You know, so I got extra wire loom because I still got to wire up my window motor or wiper motor to the switch. So I still got to wire that up. So I got wire loom there. But yeah, unfortunate, man, unfortunate. So ain't no telling when I'm gonna get back on that project, to be honest with y'all, because I do not feel like ordering wheel studs right now. It's another $100 there by itself. So at least we already got the parts now. We just need the wheel studs. But yeah, other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all in a second for the outro. Alright, y'all, so like I said, unfortunate, man, it's not what I was planning how this video to go, but it is what it is, man. I had already started recording. I figured I ain't gonna delete it, man. I don't like deleting content as it is. I like, whenever I start recording, I like to post what I record. Y'all see, I don't make no cuts in the videos or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't cut nothing out. Whatever I record is what I post, you feel me? But like I said, unfortunate, can't install wheel studs. I was very excited too to see the wheel studs on there. But like I said, I'm gonna get it done, man. It's gonna get done, so y'all stay tuned for me to go ahead and order them wheel studs. I'm gonna get them. Like I said, I'm gonna try the 7702s first. See if the curl on that is big enough to fit on the rotors. If not, then I'm gonna have to send them back, then replace the order for 7703s. But like I said, it's one of them two, then the only other two, you feel me? 7701, like I said, should fit the back. But regardless, the curl is the only difference in all three of those lug patterns. The thread pitch and thread size and thread pattern is all the same, you know what I'm saying? And the length of the wheel studs are all the same. It's just the curl is the only difference. That's the only difference in all three of them wheel studs. The lug pattern on all three is still the same, you know what I'm saying? Or thread pitch, I mean, thread pattern is all the same. It's all the same. So like I said, just figuring out what curl I need to get and then going from there. But like I said, I think it's the 7702. If my measurements are correct, them should fit in there perfectly, you know what I'm saying? And should not be loose. But if not, then my measurements are wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I wear glasses for a reason. It's hard for me to see. But like I said, man, other than that, I can't do no complaining. It is what it is. Just gotta spend more freaking money, bro. Just gotta spend more money. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get them wheel studs. I gotta get brake pads. I gotta get, what else? All them freaking bushings. Bro, it's just so much, man. And it's really draining me. That's really what it is. The car's just draining my pockets, bro. Like I said it before, and people always said, with these old schools, you gotta pay to play. Ain't no, well, you can take out a loan if you want to, but you gotta pay to play, man. If you ain't got the money to do it, don't do it. And as of right now, I mean, I have the money to do it. It's just I don't want to do it. But like I said, this is what I'm trying to make my job: content creation, making videos on these cars, building these cars. It's what I'm trying to make my full-time job, not only for me, but also for y'all, to bring y'all content. So I'm trying to make this work, but not getting nothing back from these YouTube videos, like I said, it's very, very hard. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep grinding for y'all and for myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it for myself. If anything, bro, I have to do it for myself. And this, like I said, this is a dream of mine. This is what I want to do. It's what I'm trying to make work. So hopefully one day soon it'll pay off. Maybe when the box Chevy is fully finished, then people will start tuning in. But I figure people will like seeing the journey of the car rather than just the finished product, because you won't see many videos of just the finished product, you know what I'm saying? But seeing the journey itself, I feel like it's better, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing somebody build a car, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of videos I watch myself. If it's people building the cars and then seeing the final product after they finish building it, that's the type of content I like. But like I said, to each their own. Everybody might not like it, but yeah, man, we getting close. It's just another setback. Also, with this car not freaking starting, that's a setback in itself. But other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Keep God first and God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.